How's it going, guys? My name is Voss, and if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are in the 2019 Subaru Crosstrek, and it's a manual. Don't buy the CVT. It's not worth it. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that cinematic edit, and if you did, make sure you subscribe, turn that notification bell on, but let's get on to the review. So like I was saying, this is the 2019 Crosstrek, and these things are pretty cool. They came out in around, I think they started in 2014 or so, and they have been very popular. The all-wheel drive, they're a hatchback, they're very roomy. Nowadays, a lot of car manufacturers are moving towards more spacious vehicles. People don't really always want a sports car. They want something more utilitarian. They want something they can haul around on, and the Crosstreks have a really good balance between being sporty and being able to take you can fit kayaks in here. These are really designed for that person who likes to go out, travel, they like to adventure around. There's a lot of stuff in here that is really set up for that. So today we're going to review the Crosstrek, see how it drives. I'm going to talk about some of the features I like, and let's get to it. Alright, so let's break down the quick numbers and then we'll take it out on the road. But for starters, this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder, 152 horsepower, comes in right around 6,000 RPMs, 145 foot-pounds of torque. This is not a sports car. This is a utilitarian vehicle, and that's plenty of power to get up and go, and it's made it to the 6-speed manual transmission. Some of the biggest complaints with the CVT, because it's a continuous variable transmission, you're not shifting through gears, it's kind of going in and out, and a lot of the reviews, and even the owner was telling me that when he went and drove around, it lacked a lot of power. So with the 6-speed manual, you feel, even with only 150 horsepower, paired with a manual, it's going to feel a little sportier. You're going to be able to shift through the gears. It's going to feel a little more fun than if you were having in the CVT. And not to mention, not just Subaru, a lot of manufacturers are having problems with their CVTs. So right now, if you're going to get one of these, a manual is definitely the way to go. Now, like I was mentioning, these are really designed for people that want to go around traveling, and for people that take these on adventures, they do very well. They have a 16.6 gallon tank, 27 city, 33 highway. The owner was mentioning, this is brand new. He got it with 10 miles off the lot. He's put about 1,000 miles on it, mostly highway miles, and he's averaging about 36 miles a gallon. So, gas mileage wise, these things do really well. So overall, very impressive for what it is. Building off of, these were really designed for people that want to go out and adventure, there's quite a bit of cargo space. The back seats fold down, and when they do, there's about 55 cubic inches of space in here. When they're up, you get about 20. Like I said, you can haul quite a bit. They were really designed for the people that either want to go kayaking, want to go adventuring, camping, they want to take it around, they want to explore adventure with it, and it has an all-wheel drive system, so, year-round, this is going to be a great vehicle. It's going to be good in the snow. Subarus are generally very good in all weather conditions. Let's talk about some of the features inside. They did a really good job. These seats are very comfortable. They've got good bolstering. They've got really cool orange stitching, and this is the khaki cool gray color. So it's got it's like almost a cement gray with like a blue tint to it. It looks really good. And the owner was kind of saying at night it looks more gray, and then during the day when the sun's out, it definitely, you can see like a hint of baby blue in there, but it's very flat. There's not much metallic in there. It's a really good looking color, and Subaru did a great job. There's orange stitching all the way around on the steering wheel, on the seats, and then they pair that with some carbon fiber trim, and it looks really good. It's interesting, there's actually a different size trim on the door handle as well as the front, like the dash and stuff, so the center dash and everything. So something that was weird is they chose that, and then for the center display they chose to keep it plastic. I think it would have been cool for them to have made that carbon fiber or kind of carry out the design language, but nonetheless it's still very cool. But moving on, there's a lot of infotainment in here. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you can go through different apps like Pandora, the radio, you can sync your phone with here. There's an app called My Subaru, you can set up appointments, you can get roadside assistance. So, they really thought it through. With all of that, there's really not anything you're missing. Everything is very, very up to date. This is a 2019. It's got heated and cooled seats. It's got heated mirrors and pretty much a backup camera. Everything you could possibly want in your daily driver. I've pretty much given you all the things you might want to know, the most important features of the Crosstrek. Let's get it on the road and see how it does. I'm excited. I'm so happy that they offered a 6-speed manual in the Crosstrek, and it's very similar to most Subarus. You go through the gears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse is you press the lever up, move it all the way to the right and back, and then your backup camera shows on. And so it's a very easy 6-speed to use. So let's go out and get it driving. It really is a very utilitarian focused vehicle. There's a lot of things they've put in here. They didn't overload it with features. They put just the right amount of things for it to make sense to use every day. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but these things start, this one's a little more of the premium edition, but the prices start in the high teens, and then once you jump into, this is the 2.0 premium, they start around 22, but you can add some more options. This one was about $24,000, and you get a lot of car for the money, and it drives very well. It's got a good amount of pickup. I'm very happy, like I was saying, with the manual. It's great to see that Subaru offer that, because with the CVTs, I've heard a lot of people having problems with CVTs. So just to be able to have a manual, be able to shift your own gears, gives you a little more of that sporty feel, and it just feels right. It feels right to have an all-wheel drive Subaru with a 6-speed manual. We're gonna turn around this corner and give it a little bit and see how it does. Like I said, 152 horsepower, 145 foot-pounds of torque. I'm not expecting this to, spin tires or anything, but it's got a pretty good pickup to it. I'm not tall, and I forgot my sunglasses, and these are very short, so yeah, it's got a really good amount of get up and go. I haven't driven the CVT Crosstrek, but from everything I've heard, when you're just stepping on it, you're never shifting because it's a CVT, so you're just running up the power band. And I've just heard, the owner has mentioned this, and a lot of people, from what I've seen on the forums, said that it just lacks power. It just lacks the ability, it lacks passing power, like on the highway, or just the ability to get up and go. It really has a lot of power. Like, it feels good. I understand the appeal. These things have always been very, very popular to me. I've always found them very interesting, and really, in that $20,000 price range, to be able to get that kind of cargo space, to be able to get all-wheel drive, all of the daily features you need. There isn't crazy things like, there isn't power seats. Yeah, it would be nice to have all those things, but you don't need them. Everything you need is in here, and all the things to get you from point A to B to have some fun. All the map features and auto features that you want is all in here. So Subaru picked the right amount of features to throw, paired with that 6-speed transmission. And Subaru does offer a higher trim. This is the 2.0 Premium. There's a limited edition. You can't get a manual with the limited. It's limited. It's limited to the CVT. But if you're gonna get one of these, the manual's the way to go. So if that's the case, you're better off without a lot of the stuff. I think you get a little bigger screen. You might have a little more power options. But this is great. This just feels really good, and it feels right. You really can get up and go pretty quickly. It doesn't feel slow or sluggish whatsoever. It feels like you have a lot of passing power. Guys, that's going to wrap up this review. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, comment below. I hope you enjoyed. I've been posting a lot of expensive or relatively expensive cars. So if you enjoyed seeing some more daily drivable cars, or more cars, not just like supercars or super luxury cars, if you enjoyed seeing this Crosstrek, comment below on other vehicles like this you'd like to see. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.